Hi guys, welcome to my channel, and today we will be making Haitian macaroni salad. Yes, child, stay tuned for the recipe. So we're going to start off by boiling our pasta, okay? So I have some water, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add some chicken flavored bouillon Maggie. The brand that I'm using is the one I got just from Haiti. My friend brought it for me. This is the one that you'll be using because some of you guys won't have access to one that's straight from Haiti. It's called Maggie chicken flavored bouillon. Make sure it says hard and crumbly at the bottom of the box because there's a soft tablet and you don't want to get the soft one, okay? And you're going to go ahead and you're going to add 1 cube of that into the water like you see that I did. Here's what I'm going to be using, you guys, to make this. I have some shrimp. I have some super sweet corn, I have some sweet peas, and I have the tricolor rotini. You don't have to use shrimp. You can use imitation crab meat. I've seen people use ham. You don't have to put in, you could just use the vegetables. You don't have to put no meat at all. It's up to you, okay? I've seen people put turkey, whatever. Do what you want to do, okay? All right. So here I'm going ahead and I'm adding the tricolored rotini into the water and letting it boil. It only takes like 6 to 7 minutes to boil, unlike some other pasta. It boils really quick. So don't go put it on the stove and go sit down now because you're going to fuck up. Ooh, I said a bad word. You're going to mess up your food, okay? You're going to mess up your food, okay? All right. And now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to clean my shrimp. The shrimp that I got from Walmart, the front part was already clean. The back of the shrimp was already clean, but I had to take out the stomach lining. So I went ahead and I removed that, and I showed you how that is done. So now that I wash my shrimp and everything, I have it on the side, and I'm going to take care of that later. I had to hurry up and grab my stuff from the stove because I ain't want it to overboil like I had told you guys and mess it up. All right. So now I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to put that in a bowl. I'm going to put it in this big blue bowl that I have. And I'm going ahead and I'm adding 1 tablespoon. I'm adding 1 tablespoon of butter. And the reason we're adding this butter is so that the macaroni don't stick together. We don't want the pasta to stick together. All right. So we're going to set that to the side. So now I'm moving back onto my shrimp. So I have half a slice of lemon, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use that lemon to clean my shrimp, you guys. When you're dealing with meat, any type of meat, I always feel like it needs some acidic in there. It needs to be clean. That's what Haitians do, you know. But if you want to skip that part, I always let people know this your food is going in your stomach, baby. So you do what you want to do. That ain't got nothing to do with me. But when I do mine, we going to clean it up with a little bit of lemon juice, okay? All right, so I'm making sure every single shrimp got some of that lemon juice and it was well cleaned. All right, so now I'm just taking my super sweet corn and my peas and I'm rinsing them off because, you know, they were frozen. I just want to wash them and rinse them off and make sure they're, you know, clean and they don't have no bacteria and stuff in it. You don't have to do this part if you don't want to. That's your business, okay? If you don't want to do it, like, that's your business, then don't do it. That's you. That's your food. But me, I wanted to do it, so I did it, okay? All righty. All right. So now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut my onions. I'm using a half of onion, okay? And if you want to add more onion, sweetheart, then go ahead and add more onions. Do that. That's what you want to do. But I don't want to add too much onions. I only want to add a half of a half. So we're adding a half of onion. All right, then we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna add some bell peppers. I'm adding a half of a bell pepper as well. So there go my bell peppers, and I'm only gonna use half of it because I only want to use half of it. All right, so make sure you cut them very minute, very small for your food. If you like them big, you know what? I don't even care. If you like them big and you want them, that's the only thing that people see. You want to slap it on there just like that without cutting it, then baby, you go ahead and you do that, okay? That's you. You do what you want to do. But we're not doing that, okay? So I'm going to cut them up very minute, and you're going to cut this up so like this, like so, say, what Tabitha be saying when she do her little videos? Like so, or whatever. Anywho, now we're going to go ahead and we're going to clean the shrimp up, okay? We're going to clean them. We're going to go ahead and we're going to remove the slice of lemon that I put in there. We're going to rinse them off. We're going to make sure we take all of the water out, and we're going to go ahead and put the shrimp on the side. And now we're going to season the shrimp. We're going to use some garlic powder. We're going to use some seasoning salt. Then we're going to go ahead and we're going to use that chicken flavored Maggie Maggie bouillon. All right, the same one I put in that water. But besides using the whole thing, we're going to go ahead and we're going to add a half of a cube, okay? We're going to add a half of a cube in there. Then we're going to take our fingers, all right? And we're just going to go ahead and make sure every single one of the shrimp that's in that little bowl get some of that seasoning, child. Yes, child. Ooh, yes. All right, so we're going to go ahead. We're going to mix that all together so they could become one. All right, we are one. Yes. Now we're going to go ahead. We're going to put a pot on the stove. This is the same pot that I used to boil them noodles in. Oops. All right. So then we're going to go ahead. When that butter starts to melt, and we're going to go ahead. We're going to add the bell peppers and onions, honey. All right. And we're going to let those bell peppers and onions cook for about 1 to 2 minutes. You know, we want them to saute a little bit, you know, absorb some of that butter, you know, so they could taste magnificent. Okay. All right. So then when we're done with that, we're going to go ahead and we're going to add the peas, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to add the corn. We're going to add the shrimp last, not yet, because we don't want the shrimp to overcook, okay? So first we're going to add the peas and the corn. We're going to mix them all together, and we're going to let them cook for a little bit. We're going to let them cook for like 4 to 5 minutes because we want our peas and we want our corn to be cooked. So go ahead and we're going to let them cook, all right? And once they're done cooking, you feel like, well, they're almost done cooking, we're going to go ahead and we're going to add the shrimp. The shrimp, we're only going to add it and leave it in for about 5 minutes, not even like about five to 4 minutes, until your liking of the cooking, until you feel like your shrimp is cooked. Because believe it or not, some people like overcooked shrimp. I don't know why, but they do. My auntie is a prime example. She's Haitian. She's a Haitian Zoe mummy. She like her shrimp to be overcooked. If you give her the shrimp and it's soft, she's like, why is it so soft? I'm scared of it. I don't want to eat it. I'm like, auntie, shrimp is not supposed to be hard. Ew. But she like what she likes. So you know what? That's her business. All right. All right. So I'm going ahead and I'm adding 1 tablespoon of butter again, because when I feel like the seafood, is the butter that makes the seafood taste so good. So I have to add a little bit more butter, and go ahead and I'm going to let that thing cook, okay? When you add the shrimp in there, you can let it cook for about 4 to 5 minutes, you guys. Look how scrumptious that thing looking. Whoo. Yes, child. The colors are so pretty to me. It's looking all pretty and stuff, all right? And you guys, this video ain't got nothing to do with ribs, but I did make this with ribs on the side, you guys. And the ribs was just looking so good. I had to show you guys how good they look. By the way, I do have a video on how to make ribs. Those are baked ribs, by the way, and it will be in the description box below. All right. So now we're going to go back to our regular schedule program. Now that this is cooked, the shrimp, peas, bell peppers, and onions are cooked, we're going to go ahead. We're going to add it to the three colored rotini. Oh, I can't talk to you. The three colored rotini, okay? The tri-colored rotini. That's why I'm saying it wrong. The tri-colored rotini. It's not no dang 3. I knew something was up. Anyway, I went ahead and I mixed them all together until they became one. Now I'm going ahead. I did let it sit for a little bit, you guys. Before I added the butter, I let it get it wasn't as hot as it was. I let it cool down a little bit before I added the butter, the mayo, okay? Because macaroni salad is supposed to be cold because it's called salad, but I'm a little bit weird, you guys, because I don't really like my macaroni salad cold. Even if it's been in the refrigerator, I'm going to heat it up for like a minute or 2 before I eat it. I don't like nothing hot. I don't like nothing cold. I don't like cold shrimp. I don't really like cold subs like that. I like my stuff hot. I don't like cold shrimp, like they be having a raw cold shrimp. And I don't like raw food or raw vegetables. That's just not me. That's disgusting. I only like one thing raw. And that's why I got 2 kids. Anyway, back to our regular schedule program. After you make sure everything is well coated, you guys, this is what we have. Macaroni salad. Haitian macaroni salad, child. And you don't get no better than that. I'm trying to tell you, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.